But I started a little early. Usually I let the thing sit more. Yeah. Now think. The thing everyone on YouTube was more worried about at the start of the year was Copa. Oh boy. Well, World War Free. Oh boy. Fuck this year. Anyways, let me just open up my thing so we can get the... Okay, never mind. I forgot to change it. So hold on. I'm dumb. I just want to tweet out. Also, I forgot to change the thing, the border. This one, because it need to figure out how to turn that off so I don't accidentally tweet out, I win. Right. Now I can tweet I'm live. Would have said the wrong thing. There we go. Got pressed. Close. Let's do this. We are going to be interrupted shortly because someone else is making the dinner tonight, and I decided to start early and just go get my food this time. Bacon rice. Right, I think I need to sell some crap, or I did sell some crap. But yeah, I forgot to change the border. Whoops. I'm thinking of getting rid of that anyways, adding a thing to mention my Twitter page, so that, you know... I mean, I'm still going to use the ones I've got made, because I put time and effort into making those, and... You know, it would annoy me to have the delete thing I can still use. Right, yeah. Time to sell. I'm sure you do. Sell. How many iron do I got? I'm not sure if I need more than 3. Still, I'll keep them. I know I need 2 orange talcum, though. Pretty sure I've given them the Griffin's Wing before, and a worm antenna. Or have I? I think I gave it toad oil. I think I'm gonna buy 1 or 2 pieces of meat and then head back And I don't need it. Bum 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 bum. Where am I? So to talk about something more light-hearted base, I'm talking about how I need to replace the controller I use to play games on my computer. At least when it comes to when I get to get back to games that require those buttons. The ones I'm playing using the controller for right now are simple enough. They don't need 4 buttons, but the time will return when that is needed. And I'm thinking of, instead of just going for a straight replacement of the controller, I might go for a different model they've got. Because that one apparently has, I'll have to look up, but I think it has gyro control. It might, so it's probably going to be more expensive, but, I'm mostly going to, if it is, I'd still pay most of it with gift card funds. Potentially all of it. Then yeah, because it's better, but it's a better version of a controller I still really like. The only reason I need to replace it is because I'm a dumbass. I think it might be beginning to wear out a little bit, but again, that's probably because of the initial break. Aha! Take that, sucker. Good motherfucker. Come on, kid. Okay, I was gonna say give me a life, but I'll take the Phoenix down. I'm just getting lucky here or something. Ah. Sort of money. Oh god. Because yeah, I've heard good things about the upgraded one. And if it's true that it does have gyro, that interests me. Because I really want to play games with gyro. I understand that motion control like that repulses a lot of people, but I think those people are wrong. It's a vastly superior way to play a game than, let's say, the stick, and but still a good deal better than and more natural feeling than the mouse. At least for games that are, you know, you have first-person shooter modes or are first-person shooters. Leave bottom. Yeah. Holy. Flame strike. Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm definitely not gonna be done with this before I get called down. Get on that food train. You too. I'm just rambling. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But and that would be called the food. See ya in a moment, guys. I'm sorry for being gone longer than it takes to pick food up. See, someone misunderstood somehow. They thought I'd make the eggs. Well, they made the rice. And the rice was already made. And they had to go do something real quick, so if I wanted to eat, I had to make the eggs. Yes, rice with 2 scrambled eggs mixed in. Not as good as it's been before. Usually I try to get it ripped up into smaller chunks, but when you cook more egg, it sticks together better, for better or worse. But little protein-sized snack bites. So yeah, that guy I watch on who's been doing role plays. Holy shit! They've been growing increasingly cinematic from what they started as. They have opening episode titles that flash across, that show fade onto screen and fade out. Oh, an opening bit of narration, which sometimes will say events that happened that couldn't in the game. Just as simple as, you know, we had some conversations you couldn't script in the game, but make sense to happen over a night. Right. Trying to bring this book. The feel of gravity to this son of a bitch. Right, okay, sorry, I forgot. I see flying enemy now, and the game's trading me to respond, but these fuckers are cheaters who only fly to dodge attacks. But yeah. But yeah, it's interesting to watch because there are clearly limits running into what he can do, like talking to his companions about things. Talking to Lacoste to them, they basically say nothing, and they can occasionally come off like assholes. Or like they're legitimately insane based on current dialogue. Even though they're not supposed to come off like that bad. if you hear the character repeatedly say things over and over and over, then it's gonna get annoying, especially if it comes off even a little bit rude. But on the other hand, there are places where the unique advantage of a game that he has little control over, true control over, he can cheat a little by editing. He doesn't cheat in the game so much as, it would be reasonable for my character right here to try to climb that. I'm going to get as high up on it as I can. To not just try to climb that, to successfully climb that. And then I'm going to, through edits and cheats, levitate my character up, put it up on the next spot, and then edit it to make it look like he jumped up there. At least I'm presuming he's using cheats. It's usually not even noticeable. From what I understand, he usually from what I'm seeing, he usually tries to edit out weapon use. Menu use. So if he switches weapons, if he eats the meat, he'll... Not always, of course. But... it only applies to personal inventory. God damn it, I failed to properly use it. Die. Anyways, what was it? But yeah. There are just little moments that that are purely unscripted. Especially with the mods he's got involved. One of them apparently makes it so you can legit be struck by lightning. I'm not gonna say when, because, you know, even saying he'll be struck by lightning at least once isn't too much a spoiler when you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. But yeah, anything is just as simple as something glitching so that an enemy isn't attacking you, when it can be beneficial to the roleplay, because if you're playing a character who's, say, not trying to be merciful, having one of the enemies just, you know, say hello, talk to you, but not attack, raise their weapon, is nice. I could have sworn... Ah, right. Okay, I didn't go down this way. I feel like there was something down that path I missed. Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go back, see if I can get up there somehow. And it also made me think about things in regards to series that I wouldn't normally think about. Like, you know, how most people in universe wouldn't actually instantly know what a Daedra was. They know what they are in general because of the whole Oblivion War fiasco. It'd be kind of hard not to raise your kids not to know what the Oblivion War was. God damn it, I tried to exit out of that so I could do an attack, but nah. Fuck you and die. Alright, time to swap out for Oli. Oli, 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 Oli. In fact, I wonder if it's possible to mod something like Half-Life to run on a gyroscope controller. That'd be amazing. Because again, gyroscope, in my opinion, motion control is better than mouse and keyboard. You've been really seeing it come to fruition with the VR in the VR scene, but really, it's been good for a long time. It's just the VR lets you really take advantage of it. Oh, I saw a guy who did a review of a VR feedback, whatever it's called, rig he had. Some stuff he had that was for developers and not fully complete. Some stuff, like the chess piece, which were coming out or had come out recently, and right. Give me a moment. Yeah, it was pretty interesting to watch. My favorite though was what he used for the thumbnail, playing Skyrim with it, and just, holy shit, it is actually legit pretty fucking amazing to see Skyrim played that way. It just sounds so fun. Now, Skyrim doesn't natively support VR, doesn't natively support this thing, but someone made a mod for it. Yeah, thank God for the modding community, and it's amazing. This is one moment when he's in a fight with someone and suddenly gets shot in the back, and he twirls around in shock. It's amazing. I understand it's not exactly the most fun thing to experience itself, but it is entertaining fuck to watch, and it just and from it said it's the most immersive experience he had. It was just great. How interactive with shouting, phenomenal. Black Hood. Artifacts. suppose I'm just getting the same stuff over and over again, eh? Fair enough. If there really is nothing new I get from this round, I know why. And it means it's time to move on to another place for farming. There they food. Speaking of tournaments, apparently one of the biggest anti-vaxxer groups in America is gearing up to fight against mandatory vaccination for COVID. My response to this is that, quite frankly, if you refuse to be vaccinated, you can still refuse to get a vaccination for yourself. But if you refuse to take it, you go to jail. This is full-fledged. Yeah, you go to jail. And you go to jail only with other anti-vaxxers. That way, you don't endanger anyone else's herd immunity. If you got kids, you go to jail longer and lose right to them. Quite frankly, I think that should be the rule for vaccines in general. Motherfucker. Ah, I dodged. Ah, I got out of range. Anyways, what was I saying? Right, yeah, that is just... It's seriously messed up. I don't care if any anti-vaxxers hear me. You people are fucking idiots. And right now, I can't tell who's worse. You walking smallpox blankets, or the fucking goddamn stupid fuck beachgoers and other such people who are ignoring any all logic because they want to have things like spring break or get drunk at Bourbon Street or... Ugh. I'm a touch more sympathetic now than I was before with that apparently just for some people, talking over online just somehow does not equate to real human interaction to them. Personally, I don't fundamentally understand that logic, but I also know humans aren't exactly logical creatures by our very nature. So... yeah, alright, fair enough. You're allowed to have your logical bit of stupidity. If it sounds like I'm being condescending, I'm trying not to, but when you constantly complain about how horrible living like, say, someone like me is, yeah, it just that's not gonna warm up to me either. Well, I sincerely think I'm not going to get anything new here during this trip. So, yeah. Yes, grab that. Get rid of that so I can focus more on that big guy. We have escaped. Okay, so I was wrong. It does give me more stuff. It's a very limited supply of stuff. I want to see if I can get. But running through here isn't so bad, and it's giving me more stuff to sell. So. Yep. Last time that was one of the heart boosters. Instead, it's a Moogle pocket, which, well, a little nice. Hold on. Yep, no, let's just destroy that. I don't need to be there. I got a cure ring. I don't need both of these. I mean, I could have... Shit, I could have had a cure on there, but I've got enough Phoenix Downs. I can afford just to tank it. Instead. I am usually a big believer in the Clean Plate Club. Take this out later. Well, back to the stream. Wait, wasn't there something down here? I'll just briefly go check. No, I already got that thing. Oh. Honestly, I think I'm too far forward. Yeah, there's nothing over there. Don't waste time trying to find the Moogle hole. I mean, not Moogle hole, but talk to the Moogles. Yeah, I'm still backing up, choosing the time ring was better. The time armor was better. Yeah, let's just ace up again. Aha! Hey! First, let's eat one of the meats I got. Eat the meat, eat the meat, eat the meat, meat, eat the meat, eat the meat, eat. Didn't I grab a meat from somewhere? Or do I just have 2 of these? Could aha, there we go. There's the meat. Apparently I only got 1, but still. Aha! But yeah, it definitely makes me want to try doing that stuff when I eventually get to my playthrough of Morrowind. Which, oh god dang it, I keep forgetting to get that this thing is a bit too far up front, so. Seriously, being able to actually keep my haste is so important. Alright, hold on. Let me at least get this one. Hey, come here, you son of a bitch. Ha! Oh shit, I hadn't even thought about replacing it with another. Oh, that was so close. Phoenix down. Right, so if only 2 of these were the same, I might be able to get a... Yep! Ruin Bell. Let me... adjust that. There we go. Yep, Ruin Bell. With that, my magic goes up even higher. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, back up the cell. My theory was proven late. I'm getting mostly the same, but it's worth it because it means I can at least slowly inch up my power level for later stuff. I figure if I get even 2 more artifacts, I'm going to give it 5 more runs or 2 more artifacts. That means basically most of the stream will be running it. I know it's a bit of a slowdown from the fast progress. Well, okay, fast it from the progress I was making. Not fast with the progress I was making, but with this game, but the higher my stats are, the better chance I have of dealing with everything. Good Christ almighty. It's not that cold in here, honestly. But I'm not as warm as I was yesterday due to, yeah, the whole exercise bike thing I did. But I didn't work out. Wait, it should be good for at least one more stream, but after that I'm gonna need to replace that air conditioner. Yeah, just in case I'm wrong and this screws me over somehow, let's just do this. Yeah. The way this game is made, it takes you a long while before you're capable of grinding. And it's not the most efficient grinding. That being said, it's also probably the one time where you would want to switch from multiplayer to single player. Yeah. Only need one more mithril. I already talked on mithril. Da-da. Bum 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 bum. This is just a grind. Yeah, this next, I'd say 2 or 3 would honestly be a grind stream. Basically, if I can get 2 more artifacts before the stream's over, I'll move on to the Mushroom Forest. If not, we'll move on. We'll do 5 attempts. I don't think I can do 5 attempts in this stream. Even if it get me getting faster. Still, by some Yukish wisdom. Yeah, I've decided the Ukes are voiced by the same guys who voiced the frog people from Final Fantasy X. Yeah. Ride the shoe puff? Yes, please. Good now, have you ever caught an electric jellyfish? Remember this. I believe this is absolutely to the benefit of, but I have distinct memories of a child of playing this game and essentially getting myself stuck in a no-win scenario. Even still, this might be better if done in multiplayer. It's just that after a certain point, the multiple characters aren't going to get much out of it. Yeah? But that boss would go down in like a breeze at this point. One, two, three, four. Okay, now, press 1, 2, 3, 4. So a bit over 4 count. I'm not sure what it was before, but I'll take it. Get the thing. And away we go. Die, motherfucker. Just thinking up video gaming ideas. You know, like, if I were to make an RPG type of thing. Just gamey ideas. Like, 200. It was, Now I'm wrapping up partly because I'm feeling tired. I want to snuggle. Snuggle on the under my blanket. Okay. You're just thinking, you know, like, a lot of the RPGs go with the whole multi-form boss fights. A trope I actually do love, but I know people who hate it. I like it, and while it can occasionally be done horribly and terribly, I think it can be done well. For me, This is a good way to use it. Like, let's say you have a multi-game series. You have the big bad of the first game transform into this giant wall monster thing. You know, I like games like to do with enemies that are basically part of the scenery in front of you. And all that. And vegetable seed, vegetable seed, vegetable seed. But yeah, have it show up as an undead version of the final form in the next game as a world boss. Loaded dice. Do I have that? I think I do, but I don't want to see what it does anyways. Literally right there. Let's do. Well, why they called that if they have a strength effect? I would. You'd think. Luck base, but they don't have a luck stat here, so I suppose that makes sense. But yeah. Things like that, you know? Hold on. Ugh. That was a hard slap to the face to snap you up. Oh no. We're dipping and dabbing out. One, two, three. Oh, maybe this is getting faster. Ah, yeah. Go down, you son of a bitch. Did I get a life? I did get a life. And I did get a cure. Whoops. I meant to do that. Holy. And Holy does more damage too. Booyah. Alright, enough of this. Ooh. There we go. That encouraged me to stay awake. I enjoyed being snuggled up like that, but nah. So honestly, I'm a bit tired compared to usual. I might consider turning in early tonight. Nonetheless. But yeah. One idea even includes, I had for a, I've talked about before, just the developer quest. A quest that is a cooperative multiplayer experience where you play a single character. This one running a, game development company in the 80s. Currently, the crash has occurred. Or it is occurring. But yeah, I positive a lot of people come up in the quest, come up with ideas. Some of them neat, some not. I don't think all my ideas are neat, but I still like it. Is a what is essentially a Dragon Warrior knockoff, but with fantasy, space fantasy elements. Not just science fantasy, but yeah, something kind of like 40K, but not 40K. And a beat 'em up series called Two's Fault. Currently on one game, but I've been having ideas for sequels. I think I'll finally get around to writing up, even if we don't do them, because I like them. I like brainstorming them. They were fun. Space Warriors there were just a whole pin holder, and I came up with a better RPG later on, so that was unlikely to use. But I did like the connection I made between Two's Fault. Two's Fault, again, a placeholder name. Yeah, both Space Warrior, because, you know, Dragon Warrior knockoff, but in space! Wait, except not really. It's not in space, but you get the point. Sci-fi, knockoff of Dragon Warrior before Dragon Warrior was a thing. But, you know, a similarly bare bones game. So, releasing it on the current thing, on our current plan thing, might go for expanding it. Right, but yeah. You must gather together a set of gear from the Techno Forges and use it to defeat the boss. I can't remember what the name I named the fucker. Oh yeah, Sosmek. This is important. I talked about how I did the Two's Fault, the beat 'em up. Well, in that you're playing again a bunch of crusading knights off to fight a bunch of demons that have been invading the land. Eventually defeating the main demon, Sazgul. And these are, in fact, the same character. Sort of. Sosmek is a cyber demon type creature. And it's basically Saw's skull, but with a bunch of chunks missing from him. And partially replaced with cybernetics. The idea is that it'd be hinted at that, depending on which one came first, that he was eventually partially revived with Magi technology and a bunch of other stuff. It was literally just something I threw together, but that was the part I enjoyed most about it, making that little connection. Especially since I actually planned on bringing back in the third game idea I've been working on for it. Because again, the first one was literally just supposed to be Baby's first RPG and Baby's first beat 'em up. I don't even think beat 'em ups were a thing at the time of that point. But yeah, the sequels, I'm calling Deuce Vault Temptation. Again, Deuce Vault itself is working, but Temptation is not. The idea is it adds another mechanic to the setup. You get a gun with a T on it, and a bar with a T on it. Ooh. I think I've got multiple life spells on me. I do, so we're gonna get rid of one. We do not need multiple. The first... right, Temptation. Right, okay. So the big plot of that game is it's been a few years, and since, again, this is a fictional game as present in a fictional quest set in the 80s and such. It's been a few years, preferably. I plan on making it so that a gap with a literal gap, giving time for technology to improve and such, so the game will look even more impressive than its predecessor. Right. But yeah, one of the big things in this game would add a bar with a T on it and a bun with a T. The transformation bun and the temptation bar. See, the story is that it's been a few years. I believe I'm repeating myself, but yeah, the story is it's been a few years since the Knights saved the land from Solid Soul. And this time, a couple of holy artifacts have been stolen. I'm not sure whether to make them up completely or such, but they've been stolen and corrupted by, well, actually, a bunch of evil forces, but not many, that are really working together. Yeah, just... instead of there being a really big bad, it's a group of smaller big bads. Oops. And the characters are questing across the land to recover... to recover the artifacts. And every time you do, one of the players gets it. I figure if you pick it up, you beat the boss, who was not a big demon creature before they got a hold of the and corrupted the holy artifact. So you recover, so you beat them, they drop it, and then the level doesn't begin until one of the players grabs it. Now, the player who grabbed it already collected the previous one. It gets swapped. The pivots go to a different player, but let's assume that, you know, everything's going perfectly. You go in and you grab it. Grab this artifact. That drop. Suddenly, your grayed out temptation meter lights up. Now, when you fight, not only will your special bar go up, but when you take damage, your temptation bar goes up. If it reaches maximum, you can press the button. Well, actually, not even reach maximum. I forgot. It said not reaching maximum. At any time, but you can press the new the transformation temptation button. And your boy transforms. Or girl, your character transforms into a demonic version of themselves. And then the bar will begin draining down. While in this form, you get new moves, a new special, all a bunch of power, and regenerating health. It's a super form. And it just goes to make the game massively easier, and this is, I should mention, primarily an arcade game. It's of course going to be brutally hard, making people want to give in to temptation. Again, I actually thought through the name with that one. But you see, there's hidden mechanic. We'll get that. You go through, you beat all 3 main groups of enemies across the land, and then tramps up a holy mountain to do a holy ritual to cleanse it of cleanse artifacts of their power. You do so, and well, I'm something exactly what happens. Maybe the dark energy clusters together and forms the boss, but I'm thinking you don't fight any actual boss. Well, actually, I'm thinking maybe it will depend on the latter factor. Point is, you go through that, and then you get an ending based on one of three endings based on factors. How often did your group of players, adjusted for how many people are playing at once, so if someone dropped out of the game partway through, actually it wouldn't drop down, but that wouldn't be mentioned explicitly, and would be a deliberate glitch left in for clever players to use to help them grow and help them get to the better endings. But yeah, the idea is but you get either a neutral ending from doing it a bad end for doing it a lot, where your characters are permanently mutated to demonic monsters to wreak havoc, to now go on to wreak havoc across the land you once strove to protect. And then the best ending, the middle ending, where you're partially I was gonna say you end up partially mutated into I've got a potential other idea. You get partially mutated, but you cleanse artifacts, and it goes on to mention how you feel deep shame and everything. Yeah. For committed temptation and all that. It's, again, the name. Yeah, you either play with a bunch of players, or you temptation bar, or you put in quarters to get the best ending. But clever players can use the other thing to make it so that that's at least easier by putting in either having their friends start into one of your playthroughs, and yeah. So you get through. Best ending. You get through. You cleanse the artifacts, just as before. And our reward with the best ending is doing it none at all. And your reward is you get a whole new level of transformation. Yeah, you get blessed with a holy transformation, which, well, you'll be given a sneak peek of, and that ending, but not shown, the best and true ending, and which will be fully displayed in the third game, which will get upgrade the graphics and everything. That will be basically made a few years later to get the graphics time. And we'll replace the temptation meters and everything with, you know, holy versions of them. Like, you did the best, then you gained, you know, in story, your characters will have done the best, resisted temptation, and gained their holy reward, allowing them to better serve as, you know, paladins of all that is right. Come on, die. God dang it. But yeah, like coming up with a lot of these games ideas is fun. This is one of the ones I briefly put more thought into. The first one was meant to be maybe first meeting, but I'm actually putting a lot more thought into it. But yeah, transformation. The third game would keep the previous mechanics of the transformation and everything. Sort of. Transformation would bar and all that would be replaced with a holy equivalent. It would no longer fill up the you getting hurt though, like before. But would instead, I'm not sure what the mechanics for that would be. but for most part, it would mirror the same mechanics, but would look visually different. Give you a whole list of new super moves, and buckler +1 defense. Truly, that is great to have. So seriously, there's no other way. No, that's the only way. This is the only way of increasing my defense now. And while I could probably get a higher boost somewhere else, getting that out of the way is good because it means I can go, you know. But we'll get to the defendant, or not the third one. I haven't cooked up with the name of that. But one I thought for the possible alternative version of the second best ending is that and the best ending is that maybe you do get to fight the actual bosses. In this case, those superpowered alternate forms you've been fighting this entire time, you've been using, or maybe not using, they'll show up. Now, if you use the best ending, they'll show up, but be supremely weak and go down fairly easily because, again, they'll have little hold on you. This is meant to be more of a battle in the mind type of thing, or a mystical representation of that, anyways. They're fighting for dominance. The worst ending, you automatically lose and are consumed and transformed into your demonic selves. Still need to come up with the moves and everything, but yeah. But I got the idea for the story of the third one. The third one goes back to close to the first one's structure, where you are definitely fighting against a singular evil. Sort of. This one is a battle against a dread necromancer who has come in and started causing all sorts of problems by raising the dead. Including, as it appears, the dead corpses of some of the enemies and bosses you fought in the previous games. At one point, you even fight, I believe, what was it I came up with? Oh, yeah. One of the enemies you fought, and then suddenly, what looks like the ghostly head of Sazgul, the enemy from the first game I mentioned, and that big connection point flies on screen and slams into Jericho. Still worth it. Oh, hey, Gertie. I know we were doing for an hour. Yeah, so that's the time. Somebody's fate. That's what I know. They say it somewhere out there. There's lots of ways to drop some more. Anyways, right. You fight this now even more powered up version of an old enemy as they grow bigger and take on traits from Sazgul. Actually, no, scrap that. No, instead you'll fight against, Sazgul. As the second to final boss. You'll fight against a returned, though weakened and partially zombified Sazgul. You beat him, destroying his body. Congrats. He explodes into parts, and then the necromancer finally reveals himself. Oh, and I mentioned Sazgul's spirit flies out, slam, and it, after a brief and bit of circling around while Sazgul, I'm not talking about the Necromancer, gives him, you know, a villainous monologue. It slams into him, and then, and this is the part I had most thought about when I first caught this idea, does what I said earlier, transforming it into a fusion of the Necromancer and Sazgul. Now you got a boss fight that is just, that should be at least as tough as the original fight against Sazgul, even with your new abilities. I'm not sure to invoke a multiple story path on this one. I might. So, I got that one. That means we just need to get one more, and I'm actually willing to move on to the Mushroom Forest. I even had a name, but I cannot remember what it was. Anyways, another one I had that I finally that I had concocted was a semi-gauntlet inspired game, though I went with it in a different direction. Sunken Tower, and yes, that's not a working title. That's the name I want to go with. A game where you play as 3 heroes, plunging down into a sunken tower, belonging to a once alive, but now dead, evil overlord, that when it sunk in with his death and killed the heroes who defeated him to save the land, well, it also trapped a lot of his monster army in there. And a few centuries later, the surviving monsters have repopulated enough that they have been able to dig their way out and now are flooding across the landscape. So for various reasons, the heroes have come together, banding together to fight this threat. A monk, a healer, and as a monk, a healer, and a thank God for even just a bit of an increased defense. But yeah. Okay, let's heal up. Excellent. I'm starting to think these guys don't drop randomly most of the time. Yeah. Yeah, you got great. Fucking damage sponge. Pretty sure I've got that, so you eat. Yep. Yeah, okay, so the smart moves killed the ones that were used to be really hard to fight, but are now super easy to fight. But yeah, again, it's an early arcade game, and to be frank, everything. But it does have some plot. Yeah, you go through, much like the other one, Gauntlet, it has the hunger system and everything. In a lot of ways, you consider a Gauntlet clone, except of course, I proposed it well before Gauntlet ever came out, so at least in that universe, I proposed to make it before Gauntlet came out. So Gauntlet would be this clone in that universe. Anyways, much like Gauntlet, you know, your life meter would be a hunger meter and all that, and you gotta survive, blah blah blah. Now, unlike Gauntlet, one of the big differences I added is one of the players has a special that is specials. Specials allow you to do so much more. Every character's got one, but two, the special of one of the characters is to heal the others. So if you got a full party of people, you don't have to actually. Not only does that help, but it'll also make the game a bit easier because it skillfully done. You'll have to spend far less money to survive. I mean, it's still going to be a quarter muncher because, you know, that's just how you made those things profitable and work. But yeah. But one of the things is, I can't, some of the details, but throughout each floor of the dungeon is the things that really make it different for my game. And it is mine, because I put a lot of effort actually into this, and I really do think a lot of the ideas I had here were freaking neat. Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to check artifacts to see if I've got HighPriest in here. Oh dear, that thing. Rat tail. Moon pendant. Oh man, I could use some more hearts. That's the area I'm doing, I guess. Later areas give me hearts. Yes. Anyways. Right. Yeah. Is that there's a certain number of treasure. I'm not sure if I remember correctly how much on each floor of the dungeon. And if you find it, then something happens. Outside of a slot in front of your player, pops out a card. And in fact, every time you beat a level, pops out of a card as well. The card, the thing that pops out, is the card. And whenever you beat a level, it's usually a card based on a monster in the game, giving a blurb about both the monster and the setting itself, stuff like that. You know, it's just a neat little collectible card. If you take it and put the but if you take it, well, nothing happens. But it's, you know, just a neat little collectible thing to encourage, you know, more play. The neat thing is what happens when you collect the treasure. You pull it out, and it's your character you were just playing as. But instead of the image you got originally, which the base image, which you can get from the random thing as well, they've changed a bit. Now they have a new piece of gear on it, and you see the treasures correspond with upgrades. You know, more fire rate, more spread, stuff like that, faster movement speed, such and such. And this is represented by the fact that your character just found a piece of equipment belonging to the previous heroes who plunged this tower. Yeah, and you're using it to help you plunge it as well. Or not plunge, but climb the tower. You know, sunken and all that. So, yeah, you go through, and you collect these. And should you die and run out of quarters and everything, that's all very sad. Except, here's the thing. Yeah, I think there was one treasure on each floor. There aren't that many floors, but they get escalating harder and harder, harder. But here's the thing: on the back of each of those cards is a code, and if you put that code into the machine, then that character will start with that upgrade. That's right, it's a prototype save system for an arcade machine. I know there are save methods that you can use with arcade games now, but they're not mostly only popular in Japan. I actually looked this crap up to see how feasible it was. Answer: this was the best way to do it for that period of time. And afterwards, arcades weren't very popular. But this was meant to be a big thing to bring in the people. It helps that, you know, even in game, our company is one of the big shots. We're not the biggest of shots, but through the right combination of events, we pumped out a lot of really popular games, made a lot of big headlines, and ended up releasing a couple of very popular animated anime movies of our top-selling game series. But, right, yeah, Sunken Tower, my baby. Look, I put a lot of work into this thing. I really like it. Excuse me for having that. Right. So you go through, and basically multiple times. And if someone wanted the power game, yeah, you could just deliberately get the treasure, die over and over again until you get the card with this. Or you could even trade for knowledge when you were a kid. But that's why the cards would also be, made to be cool looking as possible to try to appeal to get kids to want to collect them. As well, so while you'd want the card combo from your friend, you'd also want the card for yourself eventually. And even then, the last level or so is still fairly brutal, all things considered. So you make it through. Collect a bunch of cards, you make it through, you get really far into it. And you beat it. Your characters have successfully beaten things. Another card is output. This card is a card of the very tower itself, with an information blurb about it. You've been getting more before, but this one's the direct one. And not such. Yeah. And one of the things is that there'd be a competition for the first person or group of people to get that card who can prove it to win a prize. And everything. Prior to Gauntlet is generally considered a very fun game, so I tried. But I also tried to do my own goddamn thing with it. I wanted a proto-RPG, Gauntlet-style game. Originally, I even went further and wanted to create like 6 or 7 character classes, but I could not make that work. I just could not come up with how to make more than 3 work and have them be balanced and feel different. 3? That worked out great. More than 3? That was where the problems lied. But yeah. And maybe other stuff would be put in as well besides what I came up with. I just thought it was very neat. Put a lot of effort in that thing. And then there's this other connected game. In Memoriam. I think that's what I remember it being called. It's been a while Swinging Tower is a much more simpler name. I went with, something that didn't sound so simple, didn't sound so connected, and it was, in fact, not even an arcade game. Full-fledged RPG. TLDR, it is, in fact, meant to be the story of the three heroes who originally fought and saved the world from the Overlord, Dark Overlord, who ruled what would become the Sunken Tower. And part of the game its plot would be explaining how would be about them questing through various methods to gain the equipment. And while it's not the most detailed what I've got planned out, look, there's only so much planning out you can do for a fake game inside another game. That's all I'm saying. There's only so far you can go down that rabbit hole. And I'm not... admittedly not the guy that's plotting. So, eat meat. Oh, God. And I had fun creating that one after a discussion about all the RPG ideas people already had. It was neat. It was enjoyable to brainstorm that one, and I've got like a few others like that I've came up with that I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment. I mean, one of the things you notice is that I really like the idea of games from different genres of different things that don't appear like they're connected, suddenly revealing they are. That is my favorite thing to suddenly discover when it's done really well. And that's what I was aiming for. Like, the entire point of this story is that the main characters, while great heroes, were still not strong enough to accomplish what they did without, costing their lives. And such. You go around gathering equipment, fighting against various people in the army until you're prepared to raid through the temple, which will be the tower, which will have a few more floors, and will be designed to have familiar imagery to people and level shape to people who played the other game, but not the exact match because it's been a few centuries and the thing did fucking collapse on itself. Entire floors were wiped out. Others were filled with rubble that the monsters had only partially cleared in their own dash to escape. Ah. Yeah, plus one's not adding up to much right now. Get lost so I can heal. And flame blast this motherfucker. You know, if this is how +1 resistance to time effects works, then I can see why the invincibility ring would be called that. Holy shit. And let's go down, grab one of these. We're absolutely eating one of these pieces of meat. Meat. Come on, come on. Boom. Down for the count. Please tell me I'm getting Ice Brand, because I didn't see that on my pre-existing treasure lists. And it sounds like it's something with actually good stats. Not just a +1. Oh, shit. I get free items. Dragon Whisperer, Silver Speck, Ice Brand, +2 to attack. That's already out, but that's not worth it because I can grind that up later. I'm going to go with the one that's a +2. Just because that'll make things quicker. Well, wow, I was not expecting to get 2 artifacts before the session was done. Okay, I guess we're going on to the Mushroom Land. First to sell off the crap we got, of course. And begin grinding there. Then I'll do the same with the next free areas I go to. Because I want more artifacts to, you know, increase my survivability. I'd enjoy another heart entirely, but those are not. If I understand, those will only spawn in the now in the harder areas, and oh boy, I am not fucking with those areas. Bum 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 bum. Let's get down to business and sell a bunch of these Phoenix Sounds. Sell all but one of these missiles. Ah, now the money is really coming in this game. All it took was me doing something I thought the game wouldn't let me. Stupid, confused childhood memories. You don't grind in this game until much later on because the earlier levels grow significantly harder the first 2 times you go back to them. then they stop growing more powerful from that point. But that's still much more powerful than the beginning, and you could actually, and it can, given the fact that you will need to go back to these earlier levels again, at least early on, you are going to be in trouble. Of course, now I can go pretty much wherever I want in the game with no issue. So if a area somehow ends up being too much for me to fight, I can just go somewhere else. Which means grinding for treasures.
When I was a child,
I once asked my mother, where did I come from? She answered, why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course. Love the intros, but nah. Seriously, the intros are probably one of the reasons why I think this game could make it actually to be converted into a D&D setting of some sort. Like, you could have the DM do a spiel like that for every new dungeon location you go to. As a lore backdrop, because, you know, it'd be a homebrew setting. Ah. Right, alright. Yeah, I already have everything I need to make gravity. Fuck this motherfucker's day up. No, I don't have a blue loot here yet, a fire here yet, so let's go with ice strike. You can frame them as memories from the characters' childhoods and such. Thank God it gives you that choice. You know, like, oh, you might accidentally walk back out of here. Turn your butt around, and you'll find your way back in. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something? What the fuck is going on? Oh. Somehow I missed that right from me. I walked by it twice. Okay, so that's the life one. Now I need the fire one. Yeah. If only just for that, the increase to my magical power is important. For when so I don't need to keep recasting gravity as much. Without the prayer holy when I come back around to that guy. Can't remember if those were glowing last time I went through here. Oh shit! That's where the boss is. So good to know. And an Oju. Knife. Let's see. Tome of Speed. Oh, fire. Fire, fire. Alright, give me what you got. Slice of meat. Boom. Yeah, burn you motherfucker. Boom. Burn, baby, burn. Moon Val, okay. Sure. Come on, man, die already. Apparently, the guy's also done a lot of games that have a lot less freeform role playing, like Soulsborne games. That's got me curious. Raycon role plays. I'll tell you that. F4? For fuck's sake. It'd be faster if I had a gravity, but I don't want to cast gravity. Make a lazy butt, and I don't want to rearrange my shit. Apparently these things are hedgehogs. Come on, let me... God, why are you taking so many hits? First of all, there are stronger varieties of them, but no, they're just damage soakers. Oh hey, it's like an earlier level one of these motherfuckers. Nope, don't have room for that too. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, now this is the end of the area. Okay, I guess that area with the Ochu was someplace else. Well, there's a launcher area way back here. I want to experiment, check out, see if there's anything there. Oh, not a launcher. Stairs. So, 3 stages of these larva things. Mole. Big. Death Hopper. Give me a moment to try to figure out what item to delete and remove. Very close to a diamond kit. Oh, that should be worth some money. Okay, fine, Capole, I'll take it. Bum 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 bum. one of the stated goals of many players with this quest is when the EA eventually becomes a thing, to eat EA. You know, remove the Dark One from existence. Let's see. Yep, no special effect on him. Yay, one honest enemy to deal with. Ooh, a time delay. You know what? I don't even care what the other one is. It can't be that valuable. I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use either one of these. I've got the best gear I can until much later in the game. The only thing might be my weapon, which is why I'm saving now for the Ogre Fang. And if nothing else, even if it isn't tremendously better than Halberd, I can't remember if it was or not. It will at least be better than the one I've got equipped to the man. I guess I already got it from, well, would have been there from somewhere else. Okay. Burn. Well, what you got? That is absolutely worth more than Let's get dangerous. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. I think my glasses in my face somehow. Might have been just a pinched hair or something. Oh, whoa, whoa. You know what time it is? Haste time. No, no, no. Oh, I forgot I don't have... Trying to get to Cure, but I forgot I swapped out Cure for Haste. Or... That was a big move. Let's see. Yeah, will be the time I use the mana. That's time for me to switch over to a guard potato. Shit, Yeah, we'll sacrifice Phoenix down. Life. My God. I am going for the kill. Ha! And down for the cam. No, down for this one. Because you realize we're going back for this thing. And the ever-present male Moogle. A letter from H.P. Lyle. The effect on them. I guess when we're nuts going to resolve the mistakes that I've made, huh? I get worried, but I never regret anything. I reflect on them, this is my proof. Take out Remedy. Amazing. See, since that me a alchemy ingredient, a remedy, yeah, an alchemical potion, Chimera's horn. Remember, Korak. You can spend the rest of your life in that little cage of yours. If you ever feel like coming out here, you're always welcome. Get your like pole. I know I got every item. What the? Ancient potion. Well, that's not one I'm familiar with, but also not one useful for me. Fuck, I could have sworn I got everything, but apparently not. Well, no, I definitely got 4. Don't know why there's nothing in here then. Cat spell. It's +1 to magic. Yay. That's, I was hoping for something better. I mean, I definitely want to keep going, but yeah. I'm not going to progress much at all. I don't need multiple remedies. I don't even think I need one. So armor, speed tome. Oh, Demon Kit got me a lot. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I got about an hour and a half left. Jesus. I would have figured I would have been spending the entire session, but given how some of the luck I've been having with this thing. Let's check my diary entry and then save. I defeat a MOBA. Was he fighting? Spend a piece on it or over light? Was that else right? I never considered myself a fighter. That was not an easy fight. Still, I dealt with the fucker. Alright, that's right. He hasn't given me yet. It'll probably be next in-game year. Right, another round for the Mushroom Forest to collect more, stuff. Our Phoenix down. I forgot. Dead. There's nothing over there, is there? Oh, and nothing over there. Yeah. Oh, there we go. And I mean, I missed because I was yawning. Ugh. Alright, I filled it up earlier. I feel like there's a lot left, which there's not, but Okay. Hold on, my foot in this thing wrapped up in that thing. Oop. Yeah, you hear about the shitty shit GameStop's doing? I mean, the latest batch of shitty shit. The one topical to the current ongoing apocalypse. And also, I'm just gonna say it, if for some reason I am rendered unable to stream, but, you know, power's still on and everything, you know, like, they do in Europe and shut down streaming services so that companies can work, I am flat out playing the shit out of Morrowind. I don't care. I've been waiting too long for that. These games I'll sit on. Morrowind, no. Just a bit. Fiend Kit, Gold Glove, Mithril Belt. Yeah, I've been playing way too long to play that game. I also might try my hand at, well actually that or Pokemon, Crystal, Clear, that's it. Yeah, I have that one all set up too. Wanted to play that one forever. Wow. Okay, good, it's dead. Fucking damage hogs. I am so glad I got that one thing, that one strength boost earlier. Ugh. I swear it's next time, which there probably won't be. I'm going back to the earlier place. is. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Something bat bangle. Wonder bangle. Oh hey, that's a classic. Alright, fire. Not an ounce of fire anywhere to see. Fuck it, I'm going to a thunder strike. Excellent. Whoops. I forgot that was the one that led back. Yep. Life. Right above meat. Fucking finally. And I own you. There we go. So I grab that before anything else happens. Okay. Yep. Z. Okay, and that, and then that, and then that. A diamond kit. I really gotta just swap these out as needed. God dang, why this? Give me more strength or something. God dang it, dang. Hey. Great. Probably another one now, maybe Ori Calcum or something. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna make silent. It's just this is kind tedious. I don't have anyone to talk to while doing it, and gotta do it over and over again. At least I finally have a strategy for dealing with these fuckers. Oh hey, one that has an elemental weakness. That's a rarity. You did. And that's bypassed. Hit this up with life. I remember there being a... Oh, did I ever find this? I'm not really looking for these as much anymore, but... Okay, so I did, and I got I've got all of these, so I'm not gonna get anything good. Hold on, let me just see if I can figure out. I'm gonna look up, see if there's anything about mushroom forest treasures. Mushroom forest treasures. Alright. Alright, it's apparently within one of the Final Fantasy games thing. Not games, but music games. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and look over this place, so this will probably be the last one we do. Just because... I didn't even realize I overlooked that. I'm absolutely sure that's probably where the last of these used to be. But, given it's a treasure chest, that gives me nothing. But, it's giving me nothing. And I think I remember one of the other areas I went through repeatedly doing that. Mog, you goddamn dick. Don't slow down now. I am... Yeah. I want to carry it. We've got to run over the entire map, Mog. Alright, carry the goddamn chalice, man. Come on. Good. Come on. God damn it. I'm just gonna get something that they get money for. And while money can be helpful, yeah, I don't think I'll have enough time to do ballerina, even if it is particularly short. Chalice back once I get all the way over. Walking, 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 walking. Walking, 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 walking. Walking, 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 walking. Okay, yeah. No, fire. Flame strike. Let me get. Next time I can run through here, I'm gonna actually ignore that one spot and then go kill these guys, then come back for it. Because maybe that'll unlock it. Yay. Let's just slam down a cure. Slam down a life. Now to delete all the crap that's not useful. And nab up some tiny crystal. Damn, holy armor. Okay, I guess this was the time to go grip crap. Holy shit. I mean, this is definitely what I want to do next time. I'll come back here and grind and shit. Because, yeah, there's still the easiest levels to hit at their max level to grind at. Use meat. Oops. Oops, said oops. If the other two must be fire, god damn it. Thank you for blowing up, Mog. That. Okay, toss in that. Swapping that out for us. Yeah, I'm just bulldozing through it. Well, that wasn't very worth it. But okay, maybe I will have time to go do at least tell them whatever. Okay, yeah. Stop. Yep, everything but here because I couldn't get that one anymore for some reason. It doesn't drop it. What am I gonna do? Buy and sell. Not buy and sell. Well, actually, yeah, I think I might take a dip over the. Actually, it would be dip up to buy that stuff, wouldn't it? So, I need this. That, missile. Don't got anything that uses that, so tiny crystal is gone. An ancient potion. Is that what that was? Is that what I got? An ancient potion? Seriously, it gave me a remedy? I got that or better. Oh no, there it is. Ancient potion. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell something else. Something like that and the blue. Not only does that make more room for other stuff, but I have a feeling that's probably gonna be the best thing to send back to the fam. Actually, do they have? Right, they sell more material. Oh, wait, no, I can just buy from the family. God damn it, I forgot. Well, I went through all that bullshit in the first episode. And a bunch of bullshit later, too. The family, buy a bit more bread, a bit more, not bread, but gourds, and buy some meat, and then hit up the, shorter bell to Belarus thing. First thing, way things are going, understandably, this has caused a lot of things to slow down, including getting my older episodes of Ruby up. We got 2 that are still in dispute, but I'm pretty sure they're viewable right now. So I'll check, and if they are, I'll just go and upload the next 2 and get it over with. Usually wait, because I did. Because I'm afraid that even though it's copyright block and not strike. Bye-bye channel. Well, hello there. Oh, hello. I bet you still have a lot of merch to get, right? What do you mean you're almost done? I'm almost... I don't think I've seen this one before. Our Charles is still right. That's not fair. You must be cheating. Well, that's what we get for taking our time. Fine thing for you to say. Quit your floss fighting. Go fetch us some myrrh. What? You can go fetch some yourself. You forced me later on a woman. Don't tell me about that. No, so you should never even hope for equality. What happened to your mantra of equality? Or you actually, you should just dig dirt like a Clevette. This. What do you think? What do you think? Well, what do you think? He walked off while they were doing that. Well, look at that. They're gone. Yep. More memories. Okay, Rivervale Path. I keep forgetting what it's fucking called. Excuse me. Gonna dip up and see what's going on with the fam. I'm there. See if there's anything. Well, okay, I'm afraid. Well, let's take care of alright? We're out of gourds. Regulars there on the thrive on the purest pursuits. Yep. Okay, no gourds. Dang. Yeah. Okay, enough I can buy one of these at a time. Thankfully, I only need to buy one at a time, and then that will make getting the money to buy another. But with no gourds, I'm just gonna grab 6 meat. Thank you for a hometown discount. Okay, now it's like, what, 30... I'm not sure the Bellrue pass will work out. So, instead I'm just going to drive around and talk to people. See if I get more stuff going on here. Good day, Temple Lunda. Look, the same model we showed you the other day. As the service turned green, has begun to emit an unpleasant odor. Listen, we have claimed this model is the model of the world. We believe that this new model represents my asthma. Yes. It must. No, it's mold. I'll eat it and see. Oh my god. Yes, it must be my asthma. I just... I don't want to break their shit, but I mean, someone's got to tell them eventually. But would Amity believe me? Yes, it must be my answer. I'll eat it and see. Yeah, I think I'll choose the middle option. Yeah, mold, you say? Well, of course it's mold. We are quite aware of that. Yes, it's indeed mold. Nothing more, nothing less. However, it is a question of whether it's truly mold or not. Trade of our mold rust, you see? Yes, see, Banach, and assume it is a Banach. See mold, and assume it is mold. But what do you seek to gain from that? Tell you that you follow the rest of this wisdom. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. He knew it was a Banach and that it was a moldy Banach, but he's some weirdo who looks beneath the very non-existent beneath. So shots around. Long down it. He played it until the mold was. I told him that the mold was like the mold, but he responded some jurors to cover himself. I suppose. What a character. Okay, so he was. You know what? I'm just gonna roll around here trying to get more meetings with characters. Yeah, that's a nope. That's all a nope. I love that. I gotta see if anyone else watched another person's playthrough at some point, because I really want to know what happens when you eat moldy bread. I'll eat it and see. It might have been Amadani bullshitting to cover his own ass. It might have been some gibberish he actually believed. Either is amusing to me. Let's see, anyone else not in here? Jesus. Just like I am frustrated so much in Forest. Because it's only giving me free, I'm only getting one third of a chance to find something new. I mean, 3 out of 3 I'm getting one less chance to find something new each time. No thanks. You wearing that hat before? Nah. Okay, see, the problem with this place is any of these missions take longer than half an hour to complete. And I don't really want to... Today, I'm a little tired, so... You know what? For the first time, I think I'm going to turn in early. Sorry, guys. Still, it was fun. I say sorry, but no one's here. But next time I should be able to get through the Mushroom Forest a couple more times. Hopefully I'll get something new. If nothing else, I can get some stuff I can sell. Get more potions I can sell. Or Chalcom, either way. If it continues to not give me anything, hell, I'll go back to the River Bell for 1 or 2 tries. No, nothing much. And then we'll head on to the next area. I think the Goblin Wall. That one's another source of frustration with free fighting. So I want to do that one next as the cap off. And then we'll move on to year 10. I think year 10 is when I'm supposed to get the invincibility ring, but I might not be getting it because I didn't send a alchemist material every time. I sent one or two other things elsewhere, so who knows? Right. But it might be just dependent on relationship. Anyways, so everybody's signing out, and I will see you all next time, folks.